You remember the first few weeks we were looking for magnetic monopoles and not finding anything, and you were acting like an obnoxious giant dictator.
But I thought we were going to be gentle with him.
That's why I added the tater. Sheldon, you're wrong. Wolverine was not born with bone claws.
Howard, you know me to be a very smart man. Don't you think if I were wrong, I'd know it?
Okay, first of all...
Give it up, dude. You're arguing with a crazy person.
Excuse me, Wolverine Origin, miniseries issue 2, page 22, retractable bone claws. If you people spent less time thinking about sex and more time concentrating on comic books, we'd have far fewer of these embarrassing moments. Based on the number of chirps per minute and the ambient temperature in this room, it is a snowy tree cricket.
Oh, give me a frickin' break. How could you possibly know that?
In 1890, Emile Dolbear determined that there was a fixed relationship between the number of chirps per minute of the snowy tree cricket and the ambient temperature, a precise relationship that is not present with ordinary field crickets.
Okay, you were right about Wolverine and bone claws, but you're wrong about the cricket.
Howard, don't embarrass yourself. The science chirps for itself. Humorous wordplay.
No, not this time. I know insects, my friend. I spent many childhood years capturing them with nets, putting them in glass jars, sticking pins through them, mounting them on corrugated cardboard with Dymo labels underneath identifying the genus and species. In Latin.
That is a snowy tree cricket, Acanthus fultoni. I was done with Latin by 5th grade.
Okay, tell you what. I am willing to bet anything that's an ordinary field cricket.
I can't take your money.
What's the matter, you chicken?
I've always found that an inappropriate slur.
Okay, I believe a chicken made you his bitch. The cricket thing I don't buy. Bet me.
Fair enough. What stakes do you propose?
I will put up my Fantastic Four number 48 first appearance of Silver Surfer against your Flash 123, the classic Flash of Two Worlds issue.
All right, you have a wager.
Help me open it. Are you crazy? I can't go down an empty elevator shaft.
Fine. If you don't want to proceed, then you forfeit the bet, and I'll take possession of your Fantastic Four.
Let's open her up.
Are you bothered that I can so easily manipulate you?
Don't push me, Sheldon. I may be small, but I took Kung Fu when I was 13, and I remember a good deal of it.
Oh, really? Well, I grew up with an older brother and a very contentious twin sister, and I believe I could easily best you in any physical confrontation, be it noogies, swirlies, or the classic, why are you hitting yourself?
Right here. See it? The common field cricket, a.k.a. Gryllus acimus, which is Latin for suck it, you lose.
Hang on. Voila! The snowy tree cricket, a.k.a. Acanthus fultoni, which is Latin for I'll suck nothing.
Yeah, fine, whatever. The point is you're wrong again.
We haven't established that I'm wrong once.
All right, tell you what. Let's go down to the entomology department and let Professor Crawley tell us what kind of cricket Toby is.
He's a snowy tree cricket, and his name is Jiminy.
It's a field cricket.
Yes, wait, Dr. Crawley, are you sure?
So when I tell you that that's a common field cricket, you can take that to the damn bank, because God knows I can't. That tramp took me for everything.
Well, apparently I was wrong. Congratulations. That's an inexact parallel. You and Leonard can always return to being friends, whereas I can never return to a state in which Wolowitz has not bested me like Mrs. Riley's chicken. I was forced to talk to Penny about your sexual problems, and oh yes, in a moment filled with biblical resonance, pride wenteth before my fall, causing my Flash 123 to goeth to Wolowitz. Wolowitz is trying to outflank us. Let out some string, add altitude, and I'll go under and cut his line. All right. These are the talking points for my NPR interview tomorrow. Now, I need to make sure that they're simple enough for the less educated in the audience to understand. Howard, look this over and tell me what's unclear to you.
Excuse me, I have a master's degree in engineering from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It required the completion of 144 units of grad work and an original thesis.
Yes. Look this over and tell me what's unclear to you.
All right, you know what? I will tell you why it's wrong.
Excuse me, may I interject?
What?
Biologically speaking, Howard is perfectly justified in seeking out the optimum mate for the propagation of his genetic line.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Now, whether that propagation is in the interest of humanity is, of course, an entirely different question. The four of you are three of my closest friends and one treasured acquaintance.
Hey, look who's back!
Interesting. The acquaintance is the first to greet me.
That's not gonna get you anywhere. Better pull out the big gun.
You're right. Let's talk about your grandmother.
No. I call no meemaws.
Think about this. The only way your mother was born was your meemaw had sex.
I don't want to hear this.
Then let go of the ring and walk away.
Never.
All right, I'll bet your Meemaw didn't just have sex to have your mother. I bet she had sex because she liked it.
Stop it!
Yeah.
I see. Well, I assume since the rest of you have set the bar so low, you're saving the most impressive contribution for last. Go ahead, Howard. Dazzle me.
My power is the ability to pretend like I give a damn about your piddly-ass problems. And that's 24/7, buddy.
And I appreciate the pretense.
It's a Japanese love pillow, another person.
It is if you love her and give her a name.
Dr. Plimpton, I'd like you to meet my colleagues, Dr. Rajesh Koothrappali and not a Dr. Howard Wolowitz.